I'ma work and get into it. How you hate and abuse all my hit me, I'm a header. I'm just trying to in the forward fusing while it's moving. Where's my brain? I didn't lose it, I didn't lost it, I didn't train it, I just seen the pink dog while it's swinging.
I just grabbed my toothbrush and them bristles kind of tough. My sneakers cost too much and my flow too hard to touch. I just lost my left arm and my right hand joint.
Hey, where you going, cuz? That's the wrong way to the club.
Up, down, left, right. How the f I get in this club? I put wheels on my foot. Took my swag and you can't touch. What we ain't up that foot. Now, go, 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 hey, go, hey, now,
everyone swore, then believed him, never knowing that he was the captain that tore us further apart. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, staring in the eyes, smile for the camera, rise to the coast, 12 men. And there we lay, all decimated, season after season, with our promise getting further away. And you can run it back to the core of us. There's even more of us. Never needed a leader. Let the truth be told. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, staring in the eyes, smiles to the camera, rise to the coast, 12 men. Face of the franchise, looking in the crowd, staring in the eyes, smile for the camera, rise to the coast, 12 men.
2KMC here with all the details about what's going on in the neighborhood. This weekend, check out Basketball Gods. Keep playing until you lose, because your longest streak will be used for the leaderboard rankings. All games are worth double rep, and you'll have a chance to earn exclusive MyPlayer items and more. On Wednesday, it's dime time. Work with the community to reach the assist goal. And if the goal is met, all participants will be rewarded. Playmakers, this is the event for you.
For the land of the free.
It's an exciting Sunday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And tonight, it'll be the Memphis Grizzlies going up against the Houston Rockets here in Toyota Center. Joined now by Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. With us tonight, one of the quickest players in league history, Kenny the Jet Smith. I almost feel like I should say your name fast because that's the way you played the game.
Well, I just have thanks for having me.
Well, it's good to have you.
But is the show going to be fast? Because I heard like it's a little bit less time down here than it is up top.
A chance now to check out the race for Rookie of the Year. Always exciting to see the promise of the youngsters. A season under the belts. Who took the league by storm? You know, there have been moments for him this year, but overall, it just doesn't look like he'll finish near the top of the list.
And how cool has it been to watch this group of young players develop and grow over the course of their rookie season?
Well, it's always incredible to watch how much these rookies grow. They go from wide-eyed newcomers to grizzled veterans over the course of just one season.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant now in at the guard spots. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Green in at the small forward position. And for the Rockets.
Hold up, that's wrong. No.
Rise to the cult, 12-man suicide. Face to the franchise. Look at the crowd, we're in the eye. Sail to the K-Ride. Rise to the rise to the rise to the rise to the top. 12-man. Shot. 12-man.
Welcome to NBA 2K TV.
Over the past 7 years, many of you have sent in your top plays right here to 2K TV. We'd love to see the skills.
And we always like to champion the community, so this week we reached out to a top plays regular.
He's been on the show many times, sending in highlights left and right. Welcome, Elijah the Dream. Elijah Dream, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. Morant now in at the guard spot. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Rockets, Gordon is out there with Wall. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Tate in at the power forward position. Now here's Wall. They really needed more from him and then lost to New York. Takes it off the glass. Great, coming out of the All-Star break, a couple teams have really turned up the intensity, haven't they?
Playoff seedings are in sight, Kevin, and no doubt this is a crucial stretch of the season, especially for teams that will be on the bubble.
Pass to Gordon. Here's Wood. There's the triple. A shot missing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, here's what Houston's head coach had to say earlier. They've had a difficult time in this matchup. They've lost both games so far this season. I asked him how he thought they could turn around. He said, we have to improve our defensive intensity, quicken our rotations. We can make things tough around the rim with our shot blockers, but we also have to close out on the perimeter. We'll see if they can flip the script tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
And fault him for that, David. Thank you. Trying to take command of this game, Greg, using their defense as the catalyst.
Kevin, I love the approach. So many teams come in with an offensive mindset. These guys are flipping the script.
They look to get stops, but they also look to create some turnovers, which can lead to easy runouts.
Here's Wood. Grizzlies making the shot. And some nice passing there by Houston. Just 5 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Wall has said he wants to be in the MVP conversation moving forward. A terrific floor general with unreal athleticism.
The Rockets shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe. That's good from Wall. And so he makes both from the line. And here are the Grizzlies with it. 4-point game. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They embrace the challenge as well. They hit big shot after big shot to keep the other team at bay.
Houston's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. On the wing, Gordon. And there's the pass to Wood. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Green passes to Jackson. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Houston making a switch. The Grizzlies have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Here's Wood, and they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. And here's Green outside, nailed from three-point land.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Wall. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. And it's Mwaba missing. Now the Grizzlies with it. They're on a 10-2 run here. Here's Green. They kick it out to Green. On deep. And Green with the basket on the assist from Green. And that's now 7 points for the Profits.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Grizzlies. That one was played in Memphis.
Yeah, in this game, they'll want to approach things a little differently, I think. Got blown out last time due to being a little too aggressive on the defensive side.
A really embarrassing loss indeed, and one that they will hopefully learn from. Got to keep your hands to yourself sometimes, or it could cost you the game.
Just 4 to shoot. There's Porter with the 3. A shot, no good. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. For the finish, and it's Green with the jam.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
So it's the Rockets now, following the score by Memphis. Here's Porter, and the layup is good.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit.
Oh, my goodness! Did you what a play!
Unbelievable!
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Morant against Bradley. Olynyk inside. Some solid defense there from Jackson. And so it's Memphis. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been... And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant now in at the guard spots, and it's Green in at the small forward.
Shows incredible vision for a younger player. Ja Morant's a skilled distributor.
Now Bradley. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out to the wing, near the three-point line. It's Olynyk, and it's Morant with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one. And they're getting points. They're getting stops. And this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Bradley against Morant. Now here's Bradley. Defense right on him. Just 3 to shoot. The Rockets again can't hit. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. There's Green with the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Now a timeout called by Houston. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duo.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
and now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son, a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son.
Bro.
He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds. And it's Wall, top of the key. Will it go? And the rejection by Jackson. And it's Green.
What? Bros. This is why they got to stay out my way, bro.
Wall passes to Tate.
Get out my way.
Eyes yet again. The kick out to Wall.
You see that's nice defense.
Morant. Again, the miss by Wall. And the Grizzlies leading by 18. Green dishes to Morant. Back to Green. Memphis moving it around. Green draws the double. Jackson finds Favors. Here's Jackson. Back to Green. Takes a three. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
And 2 more three-point field goals for him here in the second quarter. Somebody had better get a hand up.
Now a timeout called by Houston. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
And that was a tough one. They expected to play well and did, just not well enough.
I think they had some key takeaways from that one. Things they did well and things they can improve upon.
David Waba is checked in for the Rockets. Let's see some of the numbers here for John Wall. .114 left in the first half of the game. Pass to Wood. Knocks it loose. Morant with the steal. Green kicks to Morant. Back to Green. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And that's 23 points for the Prophet.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Morant against Wall. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And it's easy to give up.
And so it's Memphis. Incomplete.
Come on.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Saber, let me.
After one half of play, it's been it's Memphis out in front at the half. They are completely in control of the game. And that's going to do it for our halftime show.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback. One side, some changes for Memphis. Green comes in for Brooks. And it's John Morant in for DeAnthony Melton.
Saber, I called for that.
Outside. Passes it to Green. Back
Man,
to
bro.
Morant.
Y'all some little hogs,
Green
bro.
left side. Green draws the double. The three from Morant.
Man, bro, forget y'all, bro. Y'all ball hogs anyway, bro.
First points of the game on the deep ball.
Call for an alley hoop, but then y'all just gonna ignore me, bro.
Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Ball out there with Gordon. Then it's Christian Wood. And it's Tate in at the 4-man position. That's the 5 for Houston.
No, that's a moving shot.
+8.
I gotta get this. I gotta get this. I gotta get this.
One more reason.
Bro,
they're in control.
And the ball goes out of bounds.
Stupid idiot.
By Wall. The Rockets making a switch here. McLemore is checked in. Green is checked in for the Grizzlies. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Mobile one, huh?
Those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Morant
Say, bro,
looking around.
what you...
Shot clock at 6.
Bro, what's going...
Green kicks to Clark. Good, and it's Green picking
Say,
up the
bro,
assist.
you're supposed to shoot.
Clark's got himself on the board with 3 there.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run. And watching Brandon Clark play, first thing you notice, the young fella plays above the rim.
He's very quick.
That ain't no...
Lord GA.
That's not a reach hand foul, bro.
Over 40 inches.
He came in with my side.
Did you hear me? Over 40 inches. And I think he was the steal of the draft. Fortunately for the Grizzlies, he failed to 21.
Olynyk, he's checked in for Houston. Kevin Porter comes in for John Wall. And Memphis also making a switch. Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. Outside Jackson. 1:52 left in the third quarter. And Kelly Olynyk is going to pick up the foul.
Say, bro, what is going on?
His first foul of the game. David Nwaba is checked in for Houston. 1:49 left to play in the third. Outside Jackson. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Jackson's got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Pass to Nwaba. Here's Wood. Six to shoot. Now back to Nwaba. Here's Porter. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Count it. Good. And that's now 25 points for the Profits.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime.
I kind of hate this, bro. I'm about to lead this team.
Perfection.
What it was,
legit,
they
bro.
are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything.
The pass to Olynyk. Porter in the corner. Shoots over Morant. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got his second bucket of the night.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Green slams it in.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious.
Say, bro, why would you do that?
It's running through this team right now.
Put a replay over my free throw.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Daniel House is checked in for Wood, and it's Avery Bradley in for Ben McLemore. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. House, the pass to Olynyk. To the paint, and stolen by Favors. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it, the fast break chance, and he lays it up and in. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode. That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss.
Idiot.
The defense is not right up on it.
And so it's Memphis with a huge lead at the break. Safe to... And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Green comes in for Brooks. And it's John Morant in for DeAnthony Melton. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Morant at the guard
I called for that.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Green in at the small forward position.
Bro, he keep playing with me, bro. I'm over replacing him.
It up for the Houston Rockets. And Greg, you play with some big personalities.
Been
Talk
playing
about
with me, bro.
the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things, never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Memphis.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, but an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season.
And this will be their 3rd win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for the Prophets.
Shouldering the load for them all night offensively. He came in focused, ready to go.
Say, bro, don't foul me.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. On offense, here are the Rockets. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Floats one, and the rejection by Jackson. Pushing it up. Green finds Green. Bounce pass from Valanciunas. Green against Bradley. Outside, Green, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Yeah, what a play right there. Got his man tumbling to the floor, and then the balance to knock it down.
Are you kidding me? Beautiful move. Had him on skates.
So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
It's a flip. It's a flip. Haters gotta pay me for a diss when I never miss. It's a hurt my youngins, they just for it. When they, it's a split. Young boy, I never miss. My oh my, what a time to be alive. Call my name every time we fly. G5, we just living life. Put in a good word. I'm on a good team. I got a whole squad of, we on the same thing. We on the same line. We got the same goals. We got the same brothers. We got the same souls. Oh, what's it gonna be? I got money on me. All dogs go to Vegas. Put 100,000 on me. I got haters around me. Like Carface and Charlie. We ain't got no attachment. I kick them off like Chun-Li. Come up from the hill. Watch it. Then we watch up. Swap it.
Play, I guess, so. Now, you've been in the honorable mentions a bunch of times, so what are you out there playing on 2K? You playing neighborhood? You playing rec? What do you like to play?
I mainly play in the rec, but once there's like a 2 times, 3 times, or 4 times rep event, I'll definitely go and hit the event center or the park, especially rival day, help out our fellow South City Vipers, get some W's over other affiliations. So I'm kind of everywhere, but mainly in the rec.
Awesome. Now, when you do play on the park, what is your preference? You like 2s? You like 3s?
I like 3s. I'm not much of a 2s person.
A beautiful evening in downtown Memphis, Tennessee. Our setting tonight, the FedEx Forum. Coming to you live on this Tuesday night, it's the NBA, and this is D.A. Take it away.
Hey, good evening, Kep.
D.A., the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. How Sacramento starting 5. They've got Halliburton. Bagley is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's De'Aaron Fox. And it's Holmes in at the center, filling out the middle. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Allen at the guard spots. And it's Green in at the small forward position. Tonight, lots of youth and energy on the floor. Brent, what kind of game do you expect to see?
Highlights, Kevin, mixed in with a few lowlights. Just guys getting ahead of themselves and speeding themselves up. But sometimes those can be exciting, especially for fans who have really good seats. Keep your hands up.
A floater. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last. Wow, hammering it in!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Fox, no good. And so Green will bring it up for Memphis. Up and in on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here.
Oh, what that idiot Jackson's
really
doing, bro.
smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Sacramento has possession. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Holmes. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
It's his first trip to the line.
And what a season he's had at the foul line thus far. 86% from the line.
Both free throws good from Holmes.
And in the NBA, Rashawn Holmes had to wait for his opportunity, but he kept perspective, took nothing for granted, and just stayed positive and worked.
And sometimes as a player, you got to take these little indicators that people still believe in you. Phone calls and teams' interest, that helps. He's become a dangerous finisher, a shot blocker, and has shown some flashes in that jump shot.
Here's Fox. Grizzlies making the shot. Here's Harkless. Misses the 3.
I know it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Fox looking it over.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game. And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Harkless with the bucket.
Well, the more Fox does that, the more he's going to be looked at like a leader.
Shots made by Green. Green's got 12 in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Fox against Morant. Bagley laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, Bagley can move around you and get slender out there to find room on the floor to collect offensive rebound.
And Green slams it in.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
The Kings trail by 7. So the Kings call timeout. They're first.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it and make the adjustment.
And the Kings will go for a different look here. Silva's checked in. Hield comes in for Harkless. Terrence Davis, he's checked in for Halliburton. And it's right in for De'Aaron Fox. Silva, the pass to Davis. And here is Hield. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Yes, sir.
And a chance here to check out some stats for John Morant.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
Hangs. They kick it out to Green. Back to Green. And it's denied.
I will slap him, bro. Come on.
That's a 2 from Hield. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
With focus there, you go off the dribble, you got to have good balance, and Buddy Hield in a great rhythm right there.
Green draws the double.
What?
Latrey. And there's Green on the assist from Valanciunas.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this game.
They kick out to Hield. Wide open look. Green with the rebound.
Defense better tighten up on the mid-range. They're much tighter. You expect him to make every single one of those.
Valanciunas finds Green over Hield, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 16 points for the Profits.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
You wondered if they would take some time to find their A game. They did it at jump ball. They've been awesome tonight.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies with a 10-point.
He didn't know how to work the dryer or nothing.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for Memphis guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Morant and Allen at the guard spots. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Green in at the 3. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Memphis leading by 10. Pass to Valanciunas.
Yeah, he was in military of the Navy.
The drive by Green. If you go step in a time machine, what would you like and dislike about playing in this era at this time?
Well, no doubt about the tempo and the spacing. I think that more than anything allows for the true skill and artistry of the game to be on display. I probably wouldn't want to get switched onto Embiid down low. I would probably dislike that and let it be known vociferously.
But I always pictured you as being fearless, like you would never turn down that kind of challenge.
I wouldn't turn it down publicly. Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
In the corner, it's Hield. Off target from three-point range. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Bucket is good. 22 points for the Profits.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Timeout called by the Kings. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Derek Favors checked in for Valanciunas. Shot clock at 5. Really left alone that time. Hield's got his second bucket of the night.
Well, he's a good shooter from the mid-range. Hield had some breathing room, took a deep breath, and fired.
Well, Buddy Hield, the consummate gym rat, growing up in the Bahamas, he built his own room with a
I don't know what that idiot was doing, bro. You legit had a choice. Pass.
Yelling at him to keep
bro,
it
like
down.
You just had to pass.
He sprinkled broken glass under the rim to get him to move the hoop.
Here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like that is sure to give them a spark. Green with the ball. Guarded now by Harkless. From deep three-point range, and again it's Memphis with the 3. And Greg, they said Hield would wait until his mom fell asleep and then sneak out to play basketball. And when she came looking for him, he'd take off running.
He preferred to catch that discipline at home more so than in public. But growing up in the 8 Mile Rock, a tough neighborhood, his mom rightfully very protected.
Green kicks to Jackson. Morant outside. And Green puts up a deep 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. The Kings trail by 20. By Hield, nobody around, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Hield's got 5 points in the quarter. Memphis has gotten both of their 3-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. And Green gets it to go.
Obviously, his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Halliburton passes to Hield. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
You know, he's had better starts, obviously, but he's shaking it off here in the second.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Sacramento making a switch here. Silva's checked in. Bagley comes in for Maurice Harkless. Davis is checked in for Hield, and it's Wright in for Halliburton.
All the officials are all over that.
Sacramento shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And both free throws good for Davis. Memphis leading by 18.
Okay.
Passes it to Clark. Here's Tillman. He kicks it to Green. Here's Tillman. A 3. And that one's good. Green's got 33 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans getting after it. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaquille O'Neal's here. So is Kenny the Jet Smith. Memphis came out looking very confident. They put together the kind of powerful run that every team would love to have. 10-2 off the tip. They had a double-digit lead at the end of the first quarter. Then in quarter number 2, it was all hands on deck, and what a show it was. Quality execution, good efficiency, some tremendous defensive play. Helped them take a decisive advantage, and they're running away with this one. Kenny, what was your take on Memphis?
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you...
Shaq, what do you think about Sacramento?
Well, they got a ton of issues to work out. Allow way too high a percentage to be shot against them. Not really showing any energy on defense. No discipline.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You look at the prophet in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, De'Aaron Fox up there with Halliburton. Then there's Marvin Bagley, and there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Harkless in at the 3, the small forward.
What happened?
Now, here's Halliburton, guarded by Green. On the clock. Here's Fox. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Greg, we know the names of the superstars, but there are players that are just under that category who probably should get a little more recognition.
That's a great point. We're going to keep my alma mater's horn a little bit. Christian Wood's a guy that kind of reminds me of that. He's kind of on the come up. How about Devontae Graham, the second rounder back in 2018, but he's showing to be an established young talent in this league. And there are many more guys like that, and they're going to have their opportunity to become household names. Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Wow. We are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Winslow against Fox. And he uses the glass on the layup. Fox has got 4 points this quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field, and he is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for the Kings. The Grizzlies shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
And it's Fox with the ball for the Kings. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home. Holmes trying to free himself up. Hield with the bucket. Hield's got 11 points.
And they're showing much more focus here in the second half. More effort as well. And their offense starting to show signs of life.
And Valanciunas kicks to Green. The pass to Brooks. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Brooks has got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Halliburton passes to Fox. Pocket 6 from downtown. And that one is off. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Green deciding where to go with them. Back to Valanciunas. Holmes with the steal. Here's Fox. Shot clock reset for Sacramento. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Flopped, bro.
When he's looking to score, Bagley becomes a lot more of a problem.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Jonas Valanciunas, he's checked in for Memphis. Green comes in for Brooks, and a change for Sacramento. Harkless is checked in. Silva, the pass to right, to the inside. Howard down after the assist, let him into the lane.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant now in at the guard spots. And it's Green in at the small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And Valanciunas kicks to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jackson passes to Green. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
This takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Pass to Silva. Right outside. Shoots over Morant. And it's Wright missing. And the Grizzlies leading by 19. Here's Green. And it's good off the back rim at the end. Green's got 45 points.
Wait, whoa.
He's been doing
How many more do they have, Curry?
Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
How many did y'all have?
Right, the pass to Silva.
How many did Makai have?
Now Hield.
And then y'all gonna have. All right, bet.
And it's a defensive 3-second violation.
Just it's all right. It's all right. No need to argue. Wait, what do you mean? Wait, what? Oh, I won't have it. So y'all's the barbecue chips.
So you want my hot Cheetos? You say yes? You want barbecue chips or
I don't want barbecue chips.
So you want the hot Cheetos? That's not what I asked you.
If right now, no.
Well, we know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Fox pretty good when he decides to use his speed. He's going to get the defense on their heels.
And the Grizzlies leading by 18.
Alright, so I gotta do this here.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Green kicks to Morant.
Morant, what are you doing?
Green against Davis. Outside, Green. Puts up a three. Good, that's another bucket.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And for the year now, they'll have 52 wins under their belt.
And not only are they on their way to winning this game, this also gives them a win in the season series.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for the Prophets.
There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got, making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And it's Fox with the ball for Sacramento. Morant with the steal. Green, the pass to Morant. It's stolen by Green. Morant with a wide open look. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Fox kicks to Jeffries. There's the three. But Grizzlies pull it in. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. Now, here's Green. From deep. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan.
So good.
Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Winner, sinner. I come a long way from a beginner. Big wheels in the winter. I'm a soul loser, so I became a winner. Top dollar, Don Dada. So I might have to holler. I'm fresh to death, but I don't pop my collar. I make a 20 tomorrow. I cut her off if the mission failed. There's no taking L. Win, never lose. Money play, never snooze. Stack the paper what I choose. I guess I'll get with no clues. Walking the what's the move? I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. Again. What else? I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. Again. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Win with some good friends. I hit the station and bought a Benz. I do it, you copy. I know you watching, I know I said all the trends. You got a 10, I stack 10 on 10s. You say I'm not having, please come again. In the back of the Maybach in New York, I'm covered in tiger skin. You lucky 4-leaf clover. I'd rather grind till it's over. Still ain't got like a toaster. When I'm need a chauffeur, there's no losing or no ties. Business days wear a tie. My finesse smooth as a spy. Aim your dreams for the sky. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. What else? I'ma win again. I'ma win again. I'ma win again. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Don't quit until it's over. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Cause I'ma win again. Ain't no one man struggle above another. A new 24 hours, time to work on all my trouble. I'm tired of hustling, trying to make my money double. Need changes in my life, gotta get up out that bubble. I gotta get it right now, but you waiting, I'm being patient. The clock is racing, I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in the day. When you put it to use, or let it waste away. Rise and shine, it's the new grind. I gotta get mine, set the concept. The time is all up in our mind. Sometimes it's slow, other times it be flying. I see 24 years with my vision very long. They try, but they can't put a price up on my time. Finally figured out what I'ma do with my life. The purpose of this life ain't to work, eat, sleeping, and living one for I. Cause you never know what the future holds, what tomorrow brings. The best day of your life, but that lady sing what I mean. We can't last till infinity, leaving behind nothing but artifacts and memories. So when I'm gone, how will they remember me? Hope it's for positive and not negativity. Was I a leech or a source of energy? I'm working on my legacy. I gotta get it right now. But you waiting, I'm being patient. The clock is racing. I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in the day. Will you put it to use or let it waste away? What do we do with the life that we've been given? Find out what you like, what you want, just stick with it. Just make a decision, regardless of circumstances, you gotta roll with it. They told me ask for it, work toward it, and you get it. Only looking forward, the past is already written. Looking to the future, each day I'm working to get to my destination. I know it takes time, I know it takes patience, but one day I'll be facing everything I ever wanted. It means much more when you know you work for it. Turning my dreams into real life scenes. Thoughts and emotions into real life things. More cautious of what I think, careful on what I speak. They say imagination become your reality. Taking time thinking of myself happily. Working every day, I'ma get there gradually. I gotta get it right now, but you waiting, I'm being patient. The clock is racing, I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in the day. When you put it to use, or let it waste away. Every single day is a chance to do something better. It's your life to live, so you gotta take advantage. Either take what life will give you, or you set a goal and plan it. Ain't no settling, speak up for it and demand it. Love, happiness, and freedom is all I needed and wanted. Thinking positive when I wake up in the morning. I'm enjoying every second, every minute, every hour, every day. Made a thin line between my work and my play. Said you won't change, it's a new year every day. You walking or you talking, cause it's time to make a play. All this time, see I gotta set a schedule every day. It's 24 hours, I can't let it go. I gotta get it right now, but you waiting, I'm being patient. The clock is racing, I can't have no time wasted. It's a whole lot of time in the day. Will you put it to use, or let it waste away?
Big shot, I'ma put the work in till the clock stop. Ain't nobody certain how much time you got left, so you better get your all tonight. Yeah, my heart on my sleeve and I go for the goal. Ay, we rep for the town when we out on the road. Ay, we gon' push through the pain, or the love of the game. You know we back like we never left. You know we back, yeah. You know we back like we never left, yeah. For the love of the game, so we back like we never left. You know we back, yeah. You know we back like we never left. Oh, for the love of the game. Same game, it just look a little different now. They say nothing stay the same, it's the same game. It just look a little different, but that still won't make a difference, no. You know we back like we never left.
Now, I've seen your YouTube channel. You've been creating a ton of content for the fans. Talk about what you like to make in terms of NBA 2K content.
I hit the rec center a ton. I love 5v5, so I definitely love my center builds as well, too. My name is Elijah Dream for a reason. Elijah is one of my favorite centers. My main center build has to be my 7'0" post facilitator. It's literally the perfect mix. It's just great all around, and especially passing. I've even made a 7'3" Arvydas Sabonis type build, if you know who he is, one of my also favorite centers. But I'm just starting to get into some my team content as well too. A 98 Galaxy Opal Arvydas Sabonis came out.
2K
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. A terrific look at the city of Memphis, Tennessee on the banks of the majestic Mississippi River. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, David Aldridge is joining us tonight from the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for him.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Caldwell Pope, and it's Harrell in at the 5 spot. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Green is out there with Green, and it's Brooks in at the small forward position. Now here's Green in the game against Sacramento. Very impressive. Now the pass to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Green kicks to Green. Fires the 3, and there's Green on the